Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Eastern Science where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And welcome to another exciting video. This is Marvel Spider-Man 2 photo mode submission number 20, and this is a special one because this one just so happens to take place right after the March 7th update that we got for Marvel Spider-Man 2. So I'm expecting some really cool, exciting and amazing photos in this video because they've done some updates on a few costumes and they've even added a few new costumes and alternate skins in this update that we got recently from Insomniac Games. So this is pretty exciting. Before I get started, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything. Follow me on my social media, links in the description down below. Let's get to it right away without wasting any time. So we have here from Mikey. Today, y'all, it would be back, and I'm going to give this one a fire. And this is a Venom with some nice red lighting in the background and that gaping mouth with that nasty saliva stretching up from like the top and the bottom of the mouth and those gnarly teeth. Really nasty. But it really paints a nice picture and it really makes Venom look all oily and wet. That sounded wrong. Oily and wet. Can never use those two words in the same sentence. But anyway, it looks good. I really like this one. Good job, Mikey. Now the next one, we did get some variants of the new anti-Venom suit in the game. The anti-Venom suit variant has like some black parts of it instead of it all being completely white with the symbol only being black. But now the eyes are black as well. This one was submitted also by Mikey. And it looks pretty good. I think I would use a little bit more lighting if I were you. Maybe you took this during the sunset or the sunrise. And speaking of the weather and also the time of day, I actually managed to figure out how to do it. As it turns out, you do have to beat the game in order to have that feature already enabled, or at least to show up in the game. So I went to one of my 100% completed and ultimate difficulty, and the time of day is right there. That's what you got to do. In a new game plus mode, you have like the new costumes and everything, and you can change the tendril colors, but the time of day ability is not there unless you beat the game in new game plus mode, that is. So I managed to figure it out. Aside from that, I'm actually just working on gathering some more hero tokens so I can unlock like the gold custom, you know, gadgets and everything like that. So that's what I'm doing. All right, let's see what else we have. Jawa with the Spider-Man 2 reference. Man, I know I'm gonna like this photo. Did you guys see the improvements that Insomniac Games made to the Sam Raimi suit? I didn't certainly notice it, but they did. They changed the red up a little bit. The lenses matches that of what we saw in Spider-Man 3 from 2007, and the web lines, at least the web suit, that's what they call it. The webbing on it has been improved where it's a little darker instead of it looking just completely silver. It gives the costume a little bit more texture and a little bit more shadow, and it looks awesome. And the fact that, you know, you managed to pull this off right here and to reference the train sequence in Spider-Man 2, which is one of the greatest fights of all Spider-Man movies. This is sick. I love this one. Great job, Jawa. You did a great job, especially with the TASM suit. And you know how I feel about the TASM suit, where this suit just looks amazing at night. And something about the Amazing Spider-Man movie, like the first one, where a lot of the scenes do take place at night, they just got it right. And they managed to make, well, admittedly, a kind of ugly suit look pretty epic, especially at night. And the lighting is perfect. The ray tracing is amazing, where it just makes it look like it's been, you know, it's an actual reflection. And it's just perfect. It looks like it's something out of a Sony poster. Sony used to like promote the crap out of the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and it looked amazing. I mean, those cameras were awesome. I mean, part of it was also CGI work, no doubt, but still, it looks awesome. Here we have, of course, the Amazing Spider-Man suit fighting the lizard. You get to freely now choose to wear whatever costume you want in any boss fight. Whereas in the original release of the game, depending on where you're at in the story, you had to wear that suit. So if you already had gotten the black suit, you wore the black suit during certain fight sequences. Now you're more than free to do that with using the symbiote abilities as well. So this is a really nice shot. Great job, Jawa. Now this one's from G. Oh, I love this one. These are amazing. This reminds me of something out of Tron, honestly. And speaking of Tron, there's a new Tron Ares poster that was posted from Disney. So Tron Ares, the third Tron movie in the Tron, I guess, Legacy trilogy, is coming out very soon. I'm pretty excited for that. but these are great shots. I don't know how you captured this one, but that looks awesome as well. That looks sick. And I think that's a new variant too, but that looks like it's something out of this world. Great job, G. Now, I don't know why your full name doesn't display here, but that's okay. Sprite with the epic shots of like Spider-Man and Sandman fighting. And that is the Advanced Suit 2.0 with an increased battle damage, which is also another feature that was included in the new photo mode. You can actually increase the battle damage, or you can set the maximum to 100 where there's practically no battle damage, which I can definitely appreciate it. I don't remember, maybe I could be wrong, but there was a time when I was trying to do photo mode. I would have to go out of my way to like fight crime just to heal, so that way I don't have battle damage if I wanted to take a good photo. Now you can actually implement battle damage on your suit if you wanted that, and in your photos. So great job. I see where you're going for. Of course, Spider-Man in his Sam Raimi suit fighting Sandman, which is a good reference to Spider-Man 3. He had a little bit of battle damage on his suit during that fight, at least the final fight in that movie, the climactic fight, that is. And this is really cool, man. I really love it. Great job, Sprite. You did a good job. Let's see, what other photos can we look at that looks pretty interesting? Oh, I like this one. Did I give this a fight? Yeah, this one is nice. Spider-Man watching the sunset in his Raimi costume. Man, I actually like using the Raimi costume now even more now. And I'm actually playing it in the background. So I'm trying to complete like some of those hero token missions, like I said before. So when I live stream the game, if I'm in another part, I mean, you can watch my gameplay. I have like 10 videos of live stream. So that's like about what, 20 hours? Yeah, about 20 hours worth of gameplay for you to sit through and binge if you want to watch that. But, you know, if you see me on another part, that's because I was playing a little bit. I was trying to do some side missions on the side. This is great, man, but this is awesome. Of course, I'm going to notice your photos. You guys, don't worry if I don't notice your photos. I look at all the photos anyways on a daily basis. Miles variant 1999.99 with the Miles Morales tracksuit. It's actually one of my favorite costumes in the game. As simple as it may be, I think it's a great alternative to the original costume, which I think this also looks great as well. So good job, Miles variant. Wow, Uncle Ruckus, you got some talent. Finally, we're able to actually get the appropriate matching colors when it comes to using the black suit. We can actually change the tundra colors. And this is sick. This looks like it's pretty trippy. This is the black suit variant where it's matching the 1990s black suit costume from the animated series. And it has like that red and blue going on, so it's just to give it a little bit of texture. But this is a very interesting thing. I think you're using the symbiote blast ability just to like spread all the symbiote tendrils. And I think that's what you're doing. And this is during the lizard fight, if I'm not mistaken. This looks fantastic. I don't know why it's taking a little bit to load, but if I had to pick my favorite one, I think this one is my favorite one out of the two that you submitted, Uncle Ruckus. Definitely gonna save this one. This one looks amazing. Wow, you guys have a lot of talent. I love the reference to the TASM. Like, TASM is getting a lot of love and, you know, a lot of attention in this video. It's only poetic justice to have the TASM suit while fighting the lizard. This looks awesome. Great job, great job. You know, the lizard could have easily killed Spider-Man by just like clamping or like crunching on Spider-Man right there. He's got the jaws, you know, instead of like just tossing him around, he could have just easily devoured and like crushed Spider-Man with one single chow down, like one big bite. This one's really cool too. A torn up Spider-Man is always a cool look. Let's see, what else do we have here? Also, the new action figure photo mode feature is really interesting as well. I really like that too. Like this one, for example. This is cool. Where exactly is this in the game? Where is that little crack so I can actually put my Spider-Man action figure in there and take a picture as well? Careful, guys, you might find some weird looking spiders in your walls. That's great. I love these suit variants. I'm going to definitely give that a fire as well. These are amazing right here. Great stuff. And that was submitted by DannyMat37, who's also a pretty well-known photo mode submission. He does really great photos. I really love this one a lot. But I like this one. These suit variants are great. All the suits look amazing in this shot. This is something that you can easily mount in your apartment. If you had all 4 photos, get a big frame, you know, put them all together. This looks awesome. You see, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the improvements of the Sam Raimi suit. They added a little bit of shadowing in the lenses. Just like if you watch Spider-Man 3, you'll notice that there's a little bit of shadowing and detail in the lenses as well. and it's awesome. So they based this suit based off of the last costume that we got in the Sam Raimi movies. I wonder if we can get a Spider-Man No Way Home variant suit, because believe it or not, that suit is actually different in that movie. It's not the same exact suit that he wore in Spider-Man 3. And particularly, it's more noticeable in the lenses where like they're very white, and the lining on the costume doesn't like protrude out like it does in the movies. Tobey Maguire's suit in Spider-Man No Way Home, the lines are like a little bit more of a solid black, and they're closer to the costume. They're not sticking out as much. I know that was a problem. This is cool. That's funny. In Peter Parker's house, action figure mode, doing the classic pointing meme, which is awesome as well. I really love that one. Good job, man. Good job, Daddy Matt. And this one was submitted by somebody. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is probably like the best photos that there is. Oh, wait, that's silly me. That's me. I submitted those photos. Okay. Anyway, I submitted this photo because I wanted to reference the Spider-Man posters, especially Spider-Man 2. During that era in 2004, late 2003, Sony had a lot of promotional poster materials to show to promote Spider-Man 2. And a lot of those featured Spider-Man in like with the sunset or sunrise in the background. And those posters, I remember them like having a very sharp yellow tint to it. And it was very, very emphasized in that. And I thought that looked so cool. So Sony did a great job when it came to like marketing and showing off those Spider-Man posters to promote the movie. And it got me all excited. So that's why I made this, just to like, you know, reference that. And it really does harken back to those times, the good times, the really simple times. Good job, myself. This is interesting. This is from Sony G. I have to kind of like look at it a little bit there, but that's Miles Morales right there, and that's Venom using all his tendrils, just going crazy. I can't really make out what's exactly happening. Is Venom in the air and Miles on the floor, and then this picture was taken upside down? That's an interesting photo. I like this one a lot. And this is from Plus Plus. I was so excited when I found out that Insomniac Games decided to add this costume. In fact, if you watch one of my old videos when I talk about the top 10 costumes we need in Marvel Spider-Man 2, I referenced this because this is the original black suit costume design that we needed. A fan submitted, like, entered a contest because Marvel wanted Spider-Man to have a new look in the 80s. And he drew a picture of a simple black suit with the giant spider logo being red and the eyes being red. It was submitted. He got paid about $225 or so, which would have been an estimated value of like a couple $1,000s nowadays, because he won the contest. However, Marvel did make some changes. It's the same costume, but they made the emblem white and the eyes white. And I'm glad that they added this variant to the new version of the black suit that Insomniac Games made. It's like a wish come true. This is something that I requested, or this is something that I thought would make a great costume in the game, and I'm so glad that they added this variant, because why not? It looks sick. And if you looked at my live stream, I actually wore that costume at the beginning of the game. It's a great choice, and I like this. This looks like a poster with the moon being full blast right there, and the rain being heavy, and like everything darkened, and the clouds being only lit by the moon. This looks sick. And Spider-Man in the background with the rain, like all the raindrops hitting him and this, you know, the tendrils coming out of him. This looks epic. It's sick. I love it. See? This one looks really good too. And that one was submitted by Plus Plus, by the way. So I'm definitely gonna give that a fire and a thumbs up as well. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got for tonight. Don't want to make this video pretty long, but you guys submitted some amazing shots and I'm really impressed. And this update only made the game much better. A much needed update, that is. And I hope, I really had hoped that we had this update a lot sooner. But anyway, this was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much for submitting your amazing photos. Be sure to stick around for next time. I will be doing more photo mode submission reviews. And also look out for my photo mode of the week. I submit those on Monday on both my TikTok and Instagram. So if you want to be a part of that, maybe one of your photos can impress me, I'll definitely clip that moment and I'll submit it on my Instagram and TikTok, which you can find the links to in the description box once again. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications so you don't miss anything. Dislike the video if you did. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.